Greetings and welcome to my dear Scorpio. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. I shall be doing a 9-card spread for you today, and it will revolve around the energy of August and Scorpio's energy. Essentially, this is a great mirror reading, and like I said, it's 9 cards, and it will cover the energy of you, the object of your affection, and the mirror, the great mirror between you two. These are apparent visions that may show up, and they may be just that, apparent. So please take only what you will, and we'll go ahead and get started. And there will be an extended for this. If you would like the link, just send me an email. And yeah. There's a strong current here of your desires coming very strongly into play. Energetically, your subtle body is essentially rising up, and there's a charged polarity to it, very much so. Um, there's also a possibility that there are workings between you and someone else, and as these workings show themselves, someone may be acting out of desire, the other is trying to protect their sense of purity, in a way, of trying to understand the flame that governs them. However, they are above this in some sort of way. The vision that should be here and the awareness that should be here is not as clear as it should be. This is your energy here. The main action or the main narrative has to do with the undercurrent of confusion, the undercurrent of many choices on one end, and the opposing end is before that. So there's a precedence here that has to do with love that is unfortunately blocked in some sort of way. The King of Cups is here. That is your energy in the reverse. So this is real love. This is powerful love. This has to do with love that is quite potent. Yet it's not in its fullest power right now, and there's something very unstable about it. There also is a narrative about the The regret about something that was offered yet denied, or possibly the movement towards some sort of illusion when it comes to the energy of the Six of Cups on one end, meaning that there's a soul tie here that is a source of regret, yet there is a movement beyond it, and there also is still a tether tying the energy, binding the two together. The devil is here as well, some strong emotional undercurrent that is proving a challenge. Okay, on the opposing end, the Seven of Cups is here, having to do with an element of dark night, as well, the inability to truly see in clarity the object of desire. It's befuddling. At the same time, this could move to the Eight of Cups energy, or before that, the Six of Cups. So what unites the two is the mystery of the six here, Six of Cups, which is essentially trying to depart or leave aside something that was very deeply entwined in the connection. Okay, lots of water, and this is the undercurrent, water, big time. Now, on a conscious level, you have protected yourself from most things. Something about you has to do with the great awakening of green energy, um, meaning desires, the secrets of spirituality, the secrets of deep love, in a way. And these are protecting you as a sense of empowerment or a truth. It encompasses your space and protects you. But at the same time, there's a wounded mechanism here that is based on the energy of Mars. And because of such, the walls of adversity have been placed around your general everything. There's a great deal of isolation in this card, the Nine of Wands. And that's on the conscious level. That is how you're being perceived by the opposite, who is represented through judgment in reverse, pure rejection, something here about the inability to bring something into core manifestation, into reality, because of the sins of the past, because of shadows that are still haunting them, because there's been no purgation, there's no deliverance here. Something about the unforgiven are on the other side. Perhaps this person or this place or this thing, the object of your desire, has betrayed you in some sort of way or scarred you in some sort of way. And once Mars is crossed in this way, the drive that encompasses Mars in Aries, for example, is compelling enough. And during the retrograde season of Mars in September, there should be some sort of element of relapse or perhaps reconsideration, and the walls of adversity would drop around that time. Between you on the conscious level, we have here the Hierophant in reverse, a commitment lost, a sense of purpose or a sense of sacrament behind a connection lost, perhaps a lack of guidance or a lack of understanding when it comes to the righteousness of such a situation. There's also infidelity here in some way, shape, or form. And because of such of a lapse in time, or perhaps because of the adversity of the Eight of Wands that have been buried, there is no sort of flighty communication between you two. There's certainly a great silence and a severance of some sort. But there also is a hidden commitment or hidden promise of these Six of Cups, these six cups that are missing here, but are promised in some sort of way, leading from the Five to the Seven. And the key is the King of Cups in the reverse, okay? Why is... I'm not going to clarify that yet. I'm going to wait until the extended to clarify that. But also, Judgment in reverse needs clarification, as well as the Hierophant in reverse. Those are cards of clarification. Now, on the subconscious realm here, which is like the magical realm, the second tier, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. This is what wants to come into being on your end. Apparently, that's how they see it, or that's how they might see your intentions, which is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which, of course, indicates at least some sort of movement away at the very least, but then not even being able to truly do so. The method is somewhat lost, and I think you're trying to understand and ground yourself and understand um, why you're not moving forward or why you're not moving back. Okay, there is a natural inclination for you to do so. Okay, but the horse is halted, as you can see. The horse is quite hesitant in moving forward because the knight is idealizing the method. The great round is here. The circle of flame, the ring of fire. There's some sort of seismic quality, seismic sort of disturbance, ground shattering, that is truly requiring you to make footing of some sort and to be still. Now on their end, the Four of Swords in reverse. This person is still processing a type of heartache that, unfortunately, they haven't been able to fully rest on and find some sort of arrest of their mind. Especially the mind runs in circles and is based on the 1, 2, 3, and 4 swords of the cycle. So there's like this cycle of repeated heartache that they go through, even though they are trying to rest and find their sense of truth. The truth is theirs, and I think this I will clarify. Yeah, see, the king lays on his side. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the need is to find some sort of stability. Much like you, it's based on the Six of Pentacles energy. However, there is the Nine of Swords in the upright, some fear that the king has, and the king is the king of truth, the king of swords. The king is on his side. He cannot figure out what is right or wrong, what is up and down. So there's this sort of stasis, and as the king lays down, which is what a king should not do, there is great processing that the king goes through, and the cycle, as I've said, approaches uh, approaches the Three of Swords from the Ace of Swords. So there's this movement and this ambivalence, and then the heartbreak or the processing of some sort of betrayal on one end, and then a truth arises. The truth has to do with the unstable king who is in fear of not finding balance of some sort. Definitely, because it closes the loop with the Four of Swords here. So the 4 to the 4, 44. Yeah. Now, here. The critical axis has to do with the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. Any offer that wants to be manifest, and I think both of you are co-creating some sort of movement from this end, even though judgment is in reverse. For them, that crowns them to essentially give you a sense of the just due through the Queen of Cups energy, unconditional, or perhaps conditional love. Okay, this has to do with the Great Mother. This has to do with the nurturing spirit. However, this love may be tainted, and that's the challenge, because the Three of Swords still plagues both the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay, that is the bridge and the challenge. But I think both of you are trying to open up this blockage when it comes to the Six of Cups. Six of Cups could be in the reverse or in the upright, but either way, it indicates still a soul tie. Now on this end, your end, you have the Four of Pentacles rather, in the unconscious realm. This has to do with the collective consciousness, anything deeply psychological, but also based on the soul level. When the mention of a soul tie comes here, it means that you have the energy of some sort of great mother with the Four of Pentacles. However, in the reverse, there is something that she sacrifices for the greater good of the narrative when it comes to the cosmological makeup of your interrelationship with this object of desire. Okay, so the sacrifice is here, and it's something that the knight is thinking of also pulling from or giving to. However, the knight is stuck and is idealizing what the queen has offered. The knight also has to negotiate with this queen here, and there's this really befuddled quality because the soul is telling to do otherwise, but the knight cannot do so. Okay, meaning that the horse is not it's not doing its job, and you can't really beat a dead horse. No. Um, yeah. So the Four of Pentacles, when she is in reverse, the Queen who's here, or this, yeah, it looks like a queen. When the Queen is here, um, there's a possibility for the Queen to let go of something that she holds dear, and this is a mode of sacrifice. This is very resonant with the energy that I found in the Libra reading. Um, and it's something about giving up, giving away. So, um, which is admirable, but it's also based on the corners of any good structure is based on the four when it comes to human architecture. And if one of those corners collapses, the entire structure falls. However, there is a divine hand that essentially plays in the Three of Pentacles. So it's a sacrifice from the four to the three. Very interesting. We'll go into that in the extended. Now, um, the the opposing side here has the Ace of Cups in reverse, and between you two is Strength in reverse. Seemingly, there is a departure here, and this is quite clear. The departure involves essentially a state of mind in which the emotions can no longer be handled, some sort of betrayal or some sort of feeling of heartbreak. It reemerges, especially on this person's end. They're constantly trying to rest, but then they are woken. They want to wake up. They want to wake up from some sort of suppressed state. Okay, as they do this, they are trying to come into judgment, but they cannot discern for themselves because of the Seven of Cups energy. Very Plutonic, very Neptunian intensory here. A lot of intense stuff going on. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it indicates to me at least a very deep suppressed connection that involves quite a bit, quite a lot of love. Okay, very intense, transformative love that is being suppressed. Also, not being able to totally heal. There's something about you that is sacrificing in order to heal this person as well, but then they can't seem to accept it for some reason. It's a feeling of like regret on your end. It's like you wanted to help them, but you couldn't, and thus the regret. Between you two, there is the Strength card in reverse. Very strong here. That the shadows that play between you two when encountering this connection are quite intense and are quite difficult to maintain. Okay, so there is, because of this like underworld feeling, there's this underarching narrative that is quite strong, and we're going to go through this in the extended, but basically it has to do with a type of sacrifice or some type of mastery when it comes to the shadow realm. And because of such, it proves a challenge because the um, the missing element is the Six of Cups, but it's very much there. It's just not in awareness. Okay, there is some promise of an apology or some sort of unconditionality when it comes to love. So I would reckon to be open to that. However, there is also a spiritual path or a spiritual undertone to your actual complexity with this person as a commitment that is not being followed according to according to the garb that the heavens would give you. Um, so it's fairly interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. And if you would like to investigate further on the intentions of this person, their emotions, as well as what their purpose is, what they're trying to do here, we're going to look into that. In the extended, plus we're going to clarify the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the whole soul level, as well as Strength in reverse and Ace of Cups in reverse. I need to know more about this King of Cups in reverse as well. And yeah, we'll look a little bit further in. Thank you very much, and I do hope you appreciated that. Please like or dislike as you will, and take only what you will. Remember, this is for your guidance and entertainment. Thank you. Bye-bye.